What's up? It's your boy TB here. We're going to talk about my dogs today and how they played, and we'll talk a little bit about everything. So, with that being said, let's get it. First off, I want to talk about overall, just a little bit. Kirby, we played a much more complete game today. It was great to see offense, defense. At the end of the game, I was happy. At the end of the game, I was happy. I was. But, beginning of the game, no, we're not going to do that. We'll start with defense. Defense, you're amazing. You're amazing. People can say, yeah, but you got lucky. It was a tip pass. This was a tip pass. This bounced off his foot. This is now 2 weeks in a row that Georgia has been in the right place at the right time. Literally, in the right place at the right time. If you don't remember, Keon Jones, last week, ball tips off dude's shoulder, whatever. He catches it, runs it back for a pick six. So, we've got, 4 or 5 interceptions in 2 weeks? We said this defense was going to be good. But they are doing phenomenal right now against the pass. We played UT Martin and Ball State, so we don't know what it's going to look like next week. And I'm not saying that, South Carolina, they're not a running team, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying against subpar talent, our defensive pass, our passing defense is amazing. It's top notch. We got 5 stars all over the board. They've all been developed. They look great. You got Dan Jackson, who's a walk-on. He's doing good. You got Javon. Offense. My thing with the offense. You know what? Last year, I didn't complain one bit about the offense. Even the year before. Because watching Monken, if you know football, guys, if you know football, so if you don't know football, you're going to not like this statement. Might as well click off or type in the comments something bad. That's fine. It's cool. When you see good play calling, you know it. It does not matter if the play does not get executed properly. If it's a good play call, you know it. You see the, almost. Oh, man, I see what you were trying to do. No, you have those kind of conversations, especially when you're around other football heads. But when I watched Georgia today and last week, you can just tell it's different. And I knew we were going to miss Monken. But I didn't know we were going to miss him like this. You can't wait till the second half for you to be able to be good. And everybody's like, yeah, but we scored 31 points in the second quarter. You scored 31 points because their team had 3 deflections that ended up in interceptions or whatever and gave us the ball on the 20 or 25-yard line. If our team had to go 90 yards down the field with what we've seen, it's not 31-0. It would not be 31-0. Are we going to be able to make halftime adjustments? I know Kirby will. But is Bobo going to? And right now, a lot of it's been on Bobo, but now it's starting to get put on Beck. Beck, I don't know if he's scared. I don't know if he's timid, but he is hesitant. Because everything he throws is to the left. It's to the right. It's behind me. But if I want to throw downfield, I've got to go through 75 different, okay, this is good, this is good. Okay, now I'm going to throw it. That's not how you play quarterback. And it doesn't matter if I've ever played quarterback or Jimmy John's ever played quarterback. If you've seen football, quarterbacks throw downfield. Good quarterbacks throw downfield. So, like someone I know, he said, if you're going to do that and you've got an NFL caliber quarterback and he can't throw downfield and you can't spread it out and you can't just chuck it all over the field, put the next guy in because the next guy can do exactly what you're doing and he's got more time. Give him more time with starting plays, with meaningful snaps. Don't bring them in like you did today for one drive, and as soon as the drive's over, now you're rushing because the time's running out, and you're bringing in the third-string quarterback trying to get him reps because you're trying to keep this mantra of, well, we're getting our backup reps. No, you're not. You're waiting until the last minute because you're trying to get your first guy to get over the hump. That it's affecting everybody else. If he can't get over the hump, he's not the first guy, okay? It is. So anyways, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Next. Our special teams finally is A++. I think we had our first punt return for a touchdown since Isaiah McKenzie. What is that, 16, 17? When we ran the little sweep with Isaiah McKenzie on 3rd, 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 instead of giving it to Nick Chubb, then one of the top running backs in the NFL, don't get the completion and end up losing to what, Vanderbilt? Come on, bro. So anyway, special teams is great. Loving our special teams. I love our punt returners. But back to our defense. Defense is fire. Seeing Malachi Starks, I know Javon Bullard went out, but seeing him last week, seeing Tyke Smith, those guys are everywhere. They're left, right, forward, all of it. And it's the best thing I think I've ever seen at Georgia. I love it. Last year and the year before, we complained because our DBs were good, but they weren't turning their heads, or they weren't this, they weren't that. We don't have that problem anymore. But secondary can be great, but can we stop the run? We start playing really good teams that want to run on us. You have to be able to stop that. I know the three-peat has been the talk. Away from the last two championships, if we're going to win this year, this is going to be the toughest. We don't have the great above average offense, and I know it will get better. I get it. People are, oh, it's a second guy. I get that. Chill. Offense will get better, but the running back room depleted. Okay, we had Dylan Bell, a wide receiver, play running back for us. Now, did he look great? He looked amazing. He does not need to be playing wide receiver. He needs to be playing running back. But we can't rely on that to win games for us. We cannot rely on waiting until the second, third quarter to get going to win games. Especially when you got good teams that can stay on the field. With us, I mean, we were getting the ball back. We had like 6 possessions in the first half. You see these good teams, they're only giving you 2 or 3 possessions in the first half. So, just overall, though, good. It was good to see Georgia win. Good to see us, get there. But got to stop the slow start. 45-3 win would not have been 45-3 if it wasn't for those tip off the leg, up in the air, like interceptions. So I love it, and I want that. But real is real. That's all for me, though. Peace. I'll see y'all later.